bag of snacks.
Yeah, man, I ain't, I ain't seen him in a minute though, fam. I'm gonna have to slide up on him, see how everybody doing. You know what I'm saying?
Most definitely.
See you with the jump off on.
Yeah, and I got something for you too. You know?
Oh man, yeah.
It's one of the latest pieces right here. Big hair, bear mask right here.
Oh yeah, I need that.
Yeah, especially for this weather right now. And it's COVID friendly. You can put that on.
Oh yeah, thank you, bro. Hold on, let me get in this modest bit. Hold on. My man snapping. Hey. This modest bear. Woo. Blah, blah, blah. Do. Guys. Do. The Chancellor's here. Silent. Yeah, the modest bear. I like the detail on it though.
Oh, yeah,
I like the detail. I like the engravement on this.
Yeah.
Look at the detail in this. Woo! Got the zipper. Woo! Coming through.
What can you get it?
So you guys can get this at B.E.A.R.modest.com. B.E.A.R.modest.com. If you want to get the bear, B.E.A.R.modest.com. Hey, run over there, get you one of these bears, man, so you can duck off of something, you know what I'm saying? Steal your little something real quick, Might have to make the girl wear a mask too, you know what I'm talking about? The Chancellor's here. Silence. Hopefully you're having a positive, productive day, people. Yes, hopefully you're having a positive and productive day worldwide. It's your man, Jay Petty checking in. This is the Bag of Snacks podcast. Yes, a Bag of Snacks podcast. I am your man, Jay Petty. Today we have a very special guest, and it's a very serious issue that we speak on. This issue is very near and dear, and I thought it needs to be looked into, investigated, because there's a lot of people out here that need another chance. They need a fair shake. They have committed a crime. They have served their time. And they want to get out in the community and live their best life. But, there's a stigma behind it, where there's all type of roadblocks set up. I got a man that's here today. He's a community activist. He's a community organizer. That's the title I wanna go with, because I feel this essence. It's that serious. And he has an event coming up that may be beneficial and helpful for a lot of people, men and women. And it doesn't matter your race, your color, your creed, but it starts at home. Today, on the show, I have Fendi Frost from the B.E.A.R Initiative Project.
Most definitely.
How you feeling, man?
I'm all good. I'm blessed.
I appreciate you coming down here, man, and chopping it up with us and letting us know about this event, because prison reform.
Yeah. Prison
reform, that's at the forefront of what you're doing right now. Take us a little bit into what that means to you.
It means everything to me. Like you said, I've had people affected by the system, and I've seen so many people come out of jail and not really had the tools needed or the education on how to get around things and get back into society, and I feel like the system really set we know it's set to really keep you locked down in shackles even after you serve your time. So basically, I dedicated my life to really helping those who need it, and trying to shed light, use my resources to give people another opportunity.
Because people do need a fair shake.
What's that?
They serve their time, and then they come out and they try to look for employment, a job, and they get all these doors slammed in their face.
Yeah.
It's even hard sometimes to get the records expunged, things of that nature. Can you brief us and let us know a little bit about your take on that?
Man, and with the B.E.A.R initiative, right? A lot of things that we're going to be doing this year is heavily focused on giving those people different opportunities, the ones who come home from jail, especially youth, and taking the data that we get and then taking that, putting that into some type of legislation and getting it passed, because we know the system's set to keep people chained up. It's like you can't get a real job, or a real job, or you can't get housing in some circumstances, in a community that, away from, outside of what you're normally
right.
used, So
exactly, I feel you.
So you can't even move past, and you're stuck in the same environment. So of course, without these opportunities, without an opportunity to go ahead and change and move, you a lot of times we see people get caught in the same cycles. Like I watched firsthand my brother, for instance, like he just kept, putting himself in the same situations. He probably in the last 10 years probably did close to 7 years, within the last 10 years, in and out of jail,
Yeah.
sit for 2.5, come home for 6 months, just 4 years here, it just really take a toll. And that's really like my whole goal, and to help make a difference.
Right, because what is it gonna take? I mean, for people to really figure out, like, if we can't get them some type of rehabilitation, some type of resources and tools after they get out, because people need money. They need money to pay their bills. They need training, and if I can't get a grant from the government because I'm a ex-con, but I want to start my carpentry business or computer technology business or whatever business, or just go out in society and get a job, it's hard when you got to check that box that says, you know what, I'm a felon. I'm a felon. I know y'all said y'all was going to forgive me, but y'all really ain't forgiving me.
Right.
I like that you also spoke about the youth and data. You talked about the data on one hand, which is really important because it shows that prison reform needs to be attacked. But also, when I think of the youth, I think of the school to prison pipeline.
Most definitely.
The school to prison pipeline. People aren't really educated enough to get out of their environment, so they do some of the same behaviors, whether it be negative or whatever, selling drugs, crime, the gang life, whatever. They do those things, and that basically speeds up the process of them going to jail from elementary school to the prison systems. I guess what can the lawmakers do or the government do to help facilitate a better outcome for ex-offenders?
Well, I think, if we talk about like ex-offenders, right? I think with housing, I think that's a big issue. Because when you come out of jail, you don't want to be stuck in that same environment that put you in the positions you're in now.
Right.
So you should be able to have a job that pays enough so you can support yourself.
Right.
And after you do your time, you shouldn't have to check a box that says I'm a felon. Now, understand certain circumstances, that may be necessary. It just being realistic. But I mean, if you had a gun charge because you in an environment where it's in your best interest to keep a gun.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You shouldn't have to, you know what I'm saying, after you come home and do your time, you know, you shouldn't have to check a box. You know, you did your time, and that's it. If you didn't harm anybody, or, you know, it shouldn't, if you don't have any type of mental health issues, or, you know what I'm saying, on paper, like, where you're a threat to yourself and others, you shouldn't have to check a box. You know what I'm saying? You back in society. You're getting your stuff in order. You got opportunities just like everybody else. You're on equal playing field. And that's I think, with legislation, you just got to even the playing field for people to come home.
Big facts. I agree. Treat people like they're human.
Yeah.
We are human. You see what I'm saying? And sometimes people want to act like they're up here and others are down there when they did some time. That don't make you better because you ain't been in jail.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is, people that have been institutionalized, been in jail, they have a offense, they've done time, they need a fair shake.
Yeah.
They need a fair shake.
Yeah.
Because if you put them back out in society, and it's nothing for them to do, they say, oh, go get a job. But when they go to the job and the hiring manager says, oh, I'm sorry, we can't help you. You did something back in 1994.
Yeah.
But I served my time.
Yeah.
And I even gave back to my community, and I've changed, but you still judging me.
Yeah.
I saw something last night. Benny Lee. He's a ex-Vice Lord chief of the Vice Lords. And he was doing a TED Talks talking about
that's great.
prison reform. Actually, it was TED Talks Naperville.
Okay.
And he was talking about growing up from a youth to when he became the chief of the Vice Lords gang on the west side, how it started for him as a child. The chaos, the dysfunction. You know, he had leadership qualities, but he also talked about how he had so many doors slammed in his face. Now, because of perseverance, he now has a master's, and he now runs his own business, his own company, and he helps people, and he's big on prison reform. So, when I figure out that it's somebody I know that's championing it, like you putting yourself on the front line, I applaud you for that.
Appreciate it.
Because it's not a lot of people that are really putting their time, energy, or money behind prison reform. It starts really as a grassroots effort. And that's what you are doing. I saw you was at your event, you have an event coming up. I saw something about expungement. For people that don't understand that, because even I'm a little confused on that, can you explain and break that down to us, the expungement, and what you'll be doing at your event?
Well, so with the expungements, we're gonna be expunging people's records. Now with that, there are certain things that are eligible in Illinois to be expunged, and that's another thing that we want to. We're gonna be putting after we collect enough data. We're going to be putting legislation together for that too, because the laws need to be changed on what can be expunged in Illinois as well. You know what I'm saying?
I like that.
I believe that all nonviolent crimes should be expungible. You know what I'm saying?
Drug offenses.
Drug offenses.
Right.
Like all drug offenses should be expungible. They're not. You know what I'm saying? Some of them, some misdemeanor, I believe. I actually have a list. But some misdemeanor drug offenses can be sealed, I believe.
Okay.
But there's a list. It's on my my B.E.A.R initiative Instagram, where it tells you what can be expunged and what can be sealed.
Okay.
So Illinois has strict rules, but not only are we expunging and sealing records, the purpose of the event is it's a legal clinic as well. So if you can't afford a lawyer and you got questions, you have a case going on, or you know somebody that has a case, you can come and you can talk to lawyers and get some legal advice.
Oh man, that's what's up.
Yeah. So that's just we want to educate people. You know
right.
what I'm saying? And that's the main, because I feel like a lot of times, even with like people's records, if we look at the data, most people they don't go to jail because the police did good police work.
Right.
They go to jail because they can't afford bond. They can't, which that's a good thing. The organization that I'm working with, E.A.R, they help pass a bill to end cash bail.
Wow.
Yeah. So.
Okay, so EAT.
Yeah.
The people you work with, you said they passed. What said it again?
They help get a bill passed. I can't remember the exact name of it, but it ends cash bail. So
okay,
there'll be no more cash bail in Chicago, and that's one of the main things this convicting people, because
right,
when you sit in that county
and
you can't bond out, even if you got $1,000 bond, you can't bond out because
right,
you're poor.
Because you're poor.
You're gonna cop out. They say, oh, we got boot camp.
Facts.
We got 6 months
already.
And then if you 18 and you say, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and do this boot camp. I'm gonna go ahead and do this year. I'm gonna go ahead and do this 6 months. And then you get out. You're not realizing, oh, when I get out, I don't have any opportunities. I really just threw my life away. And that's how they get you. You know what I'm saying? You don't have that lawyer to really be in your corner and tell you, no, you shouldn't cop out. You shouldn't, you know what I'm saying? Like, no, you can beat this. They don't have any evidence. They locked you up. They held you.
Right.
They didn't have any evidence, you know what I'm saying? And you basically just threw your life away. You know what I'm saying? And that happens more times than not. And so that's the biggest, like, the key is education, educating our people not to do, not to throw themselves away.
Yeah, that's everybody needs a little protection.
Yeah.
I mean, let's just say I did a crime.
Yeah.
And I'm a poor young teenager.
Yeah.
And I already know mama's not going to put up for no lawyer.
Yeah.
My public defender ain't really going to care about the case.
No, not at all.
I'm going to be sitting. But if I can go to get some legal aid, some information, I may stand a fighting chance.
Most definitely.
I may be able to anchor into something that can help me out.
Yeah.
So I won't throw my life away.
Yeah.
That's a strategy.
Yeah.
That's possible. And that's what you guys are doing over at the B.E.A.R initiative.
Most definitely.
How can people get in touch with the B.E.A.R initiative if you guys are, how can I help? I want to help.
B.E.A.R initiative, you can, the website, you go to the website, bearinitiative.com, or you can go on Instagram, at B.E.A.R initiative. You can DM the B.E.A.R initiative. You can go to the link inside the profile, and you can register RSVP for the next event. Just giving your information as far as your email, so we can keep you in tune of what we got going on. When we need volunteers, when we need help, we can reach out, things like that, because we do like it's even with this event, right? In order to get your record expunged or sealed, you actually have to go. I forget the building, but it's on 35th. You have to go up there and you have to get your records before the actual event. And what we plan on doing is paying for 100 people to actually pull their records. It's like $25.
Right.
So we plan on doing that, right? So we want to raise the funds for that. Other than that, it's going to have to come out of my pocket. So we're trying to raise the funds to do that. And we got a company working with us called Hierology. They actually helped us with the toy drive that we did over Christmas. But we're going to raise the funds for that. So donating for that, just donate anything, $10, whatever, $25 you want to pay for one person to get their records, what I'm saying? It's everything going to help. So just reaching out to the B.E.A.R initiative on Instagram, or hitting us up as on the site. You can, send your information, your email and whatnot, and, we'll get in tune with you. It's just, those are pretty much the best way.
Man, I really like what you're doing, brother.
Appreciate it.
I know you're going to help so many people with this. I'm definitely going to be around for the cause, down for the cause, and about the cause.
Yeah.
Because prison reform is very important, and we need to help out these people who may have had an unfair shake or just made a bad choice.
Yeah.
Give them a second chance. And Fendi Frost, the community activist and hip-hop artist, is bringing prison reform right smack front dab in Chicago. Now, some other notable people that are big here on prison reform: Larry Hoover Jr., Noonie Ward, Benny Lee, Eat and Transformation, and the B.E.A.R Initiative. You guys, head on over to B.E.A.R Initiative, help those guys out so that we can help our people out. Silence.
That's it.
Let's hear. Hey guys, thank you for watching. Please like,